But I guess one more child being taught in diplomacy. What? 10 diplomacy, 7 martial, 15 stewardship, 10 in intrigue, good stats. You mean for us, or who were you looking at? Our husband? Not sure who you were looking at for those stats, Vic. Let's see right here. Alright, winning! Heck yeah. All the winning. Okay, but we didn't get any valuable prisoners over here, which is kind of sucky. They wanted to go and unsiege that. Let's see. I think we go for Avranches over there. We are at 97, and we do still control the war goal. I'm not completely sure why this is shown as castle is occupied by me. Yeah, but it's currently like it's legitimately in my control, direct control. It's not even, you know, it doesn't even show as an uprising having taken place there. 10 diplomacy, 7 martial, 15 stewardship, 10 in intrigue are good stats for the kid in the future. Well, hopefully so, right? Hopefully so. Right now, he is already wonderful because he is a genius. I'm kind of hoping we manage to... You know, that's another thing. Eventually, I want to go into learning. Maybe not yet, because what are the chances of us actually becoming the culture head, right? I mean, eventually, absolutely, of course. But for now, I'm not sure what the chances of that are. But another thing in learning that I very, very much like is the restraint. Like, especially if you're playing a character that's very, very young, still has a chance of having plenty of kids. Like, we don't want the same thing happening again, right? We don't want all of our lands to just split up like this. Because this kind of messed me up. I thought that if we just had a daughter as our heir, I didn't realize that there was still going to be partition. I absolutely understand that every son gets a piece of the land, but I don't know. For whatever reason, I did not expect partition to happen. But it did, so hey. Don't let his mother near the kid. She might corrupt him. Yeah, I know, right? Jesus, how... I'm still upset that I didn't manage to check out the relationships and realize that she actually has a lover, even though... when did we start playing as her? Duchy of Anjou... Title history. We took over on the 30th November, 930. 930, it is currently 938, so 8 years ago. She was 17 when we took over as her. Am I seeing this correctly? Yeah, I mean, she was, okay, she was either 17 or 18, so... How do you have a lover when you're 17 or 18? You know? That's what was actually frustrating. I know. Like, children come of age when they're 16. So basically, from the age of 16 to 18, she managed to get herself a lover. Which I, you know, completely... Not disregarded, but completely forgot that that might actually happen, considering she was that young. I did not expect her to actually have a lover. And here we are, a fornicating countess. Wait, what? Alençon is under siege by... Okay, these guys. That's fine. We'll finish this in 2 months and go fight that army off. And honestly, once we finish off this siege, I do believe that the entire thing is gonna be done. Though I will say, if we manage to capture any good people over here in Avranches, we are going to ransom them, so we'll see what happens. They are combining their armies once more. I kind of welcome that, considering we do have 3,300 units. And it's much better to just beat up the entire army immediately. Okay, we took a little boy prisoner over here. That's going to be an additional 10 gold. And we also got, what was that, 22 gold for this. I'm pretty sure they're going to start running away immediately. I'm just trying to see. Yeah, we're still at 100 even after ransoming. Alright. We're going to enforce demands. We are victorious. Of course we are. Disband all. A faction targeting us has disbanded. Of course it has, because all of these vassals are now in prison. But unfortunately we cannot revoke their titles, because our king is currently focusing on bailiffs, which is also good, which is good. In 6 years, we're going to be able to have an additional piece of domain at all times, but I would much rather have the plenary assemblies so that we could go into limited crown authority and finally start revoking some of the lands, have some more control over how these things happen, basically. Let's see, plenty of prisoners. Do you people actually... I mean, she has enough to pay for herself. He has enough. He has enough. That's 150. That's 200 gold right there. I mean, I'm pretty sure you don't... Ah, you still hold that piece of land right there, huh? I mean, of course he's unhappy. He has such a lovely wife. Despite the fact that the wife has a negative 30 fertility, he managed to have 3 kids with her. But all of them are daughters, interestingly enough. However, even though he is gaining a little bit of gold, he's never going to be able to ransom himself out of here. Let's see. Short reign for you is negative 11. So, medieval situation. This thing with Fornicator, do you know why you are in this situation? I mean, yes, I've absolutely learned why I'm in this situation. I did not check what's going on or anything like that. Honestly, I kind of wish that with the previous with our king over here, King Eudes, I wish we had gone the path of learning and just learned restraint so that we didn't have as many daughters as we had with our second wife. Or was it already third wife? I think it was already the third wife. Because I don't have dwarves. Certainly. That's definitely the reason. Yep. Wait, is this guy... Oh, no, he's a vassal of this. Okay, so West Francia is pretty large. Wait, you're allied with... Oh, Aquitaine is no longer... Oh, hello. Right, I forgot about this. Aquitaine is technically speaking no longer... Okay, now I'm not completely sure. I thought Aquitaine was no longer gonna be Valdensian, but it seems that the queen... Like, which one of you is in control over here? Oh, you're just in control of that. She's in control of all of this. So, okay, Aquitaine is actually Valdensian. And our dear king over here is allied to Aquitaine. Though granted, he's allied with this dude right here, so that's only 200 units. That's not much. Figak, that's even less, and the biggest one of his allies, Great Moravia over there with 2100. We no longer, like I said, we no longer have an alliance with Wessex, and even if we did, Jesus, they got weakened so much by that partition. Though I don't understand how did he lose this much land, considering he had one brother who died... Oh, who died a year ago. How? Was slain in battle by a chieftain. Okay, so there was a partition that happened. I think it was like Mercia and Wessex came to be or something like that. I'm not even sure what happened there, but Wessex is a mess now. Definitely not strong enough to actually help us. Always time for a joke with dwarves. Indeed. Still concerned about his levy counts. I will be honest, still concerned about that one. I can ask the head of faith for gold. Will he accept, though? I mean, he doesn't hate us. We're a sinner, but we are trying to get up that ladder. It's going to take us a little while longer, but we are trying to get there. He will apparently accept, though. But he won't like us as much, because, once again, male-dominated, we are a sinner, and we are a fornicator. I think we wait till we're at least above, like, 21 relation with him or something. If we had a slightly better bishop over here, he would like us more, and I would actually ask him for gold. But for now, no. Like, he would probably like us more if we took part in the Great Holy War for Jerusalem, which was a failure. He would probably like us more if we did that, and we became a Crusader, but The Pope has cancer. Wait, he has cancer? What? Oh, he does! Didn't even notice that. Yeah, he's got cancer. Health is at a critical penalty. We'll see how the next one likes us. Ooh, the next one will probably like us less because this dude is also honest, which is why we gain a +10 with him. You know what? In that case, I'm actually gonna ask him for the gold, and he's probably gonna die before he manages to do anything, anything bad to us. Let's... You know what? I'm actually gonna ransom all of these. Give me the money, give me the money, give me the money, give me the money. Achievement unlocked, know your place. Nice. Probably because we defeated a... I will use this wealth wisely. Yes, yes we will. Okay, we finally have some money to use. Okay, that's 418 gold. Next thing we do... We're gonna use our renown over here to claim, let's see, Duchy of Orléans. Or the Duchy of Berry. Berry is... what is that? How many pieces of land is that? 3 pieces of land. Meanwhile, Orléans is... Wait, does Vendôme... Yeah, Vendôme also belongs under Orléans, which is much, much larger. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna do Orléans. We're gonna claim the title. We got an unpressed claim on her. She dislikes us. As one would, of course. She's her military is vastly inferior. I just want to make use of the mercenaries we've already got, because the mercenaries, how long are they still with us? For 10 more months, and that's it, right? So we definitely want to make use of them. We'll just declare a war for our claims over here, because the truce is going to be for 5 years anyway, so before we get the other duchy as well, it's going to take a little while. And let's not forget, as soon as we unite all of these lands, we are once again going to be overextended, which is going to give us a penalty on our income on... I think it's actually only on our income, so yeah. Rome will lose land when vassal dies. This will go to that random person down there. Honestly, this piece of land, like, I'm not even sure why he was given to me, or... I don't even know why that happened, so I don't quite necessarily care about that. Because we are absolutely everywhere, like... You can see that Anjou right now is a very, very big mess right here. We have lands everywhere. That piece of land right there is ours because we took Upper Burgundy. So, yeah. Alright, at any rate. Move our rally point, raise all of our men. Don't necessarily need all of them, but hey. We'll be able to carpet siege quicker. Pretty sure she doesn't have the gold to... Nah, she doesn't even have the gold to recruit any mercenaries, so we're good. We are good. I think we can catch her here. Yes, we definitely can. Perfect. Ooh, look at that. Our knight count didn't kill their count, okay. Our knight was wounded. It's not good. But we won. There we go. Bada beam, bada boom. I believe this is a valuable hostage. It is. That's a 50 gold bonus right there. Heck yeah. We're gonna split in half and just start taking... Let me see. The army with the onagers, please. There it is. Go to Vendôme. And... Jesus. Trying to click the other army. There we go. You go to Chartres over there. Let's start this carpet siege. Count Geoffrey. Paid. Paid up. Good, 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 good. Alright, I think we can actually also just split this in half as well and move the other half to the other fortification this piece of land has here. I never asked you, but how can I call you? Just call me Kaiser, that's fine. Like, technically speaking, like, before we get to the Byzantine Empire, right, we are gonna have to kind of have a war path to there, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna be Kaisers over here in Europe soon enough as well. So not just in my nick, but, oh god. Okay, yeah, burn Brittany, don't burn me. Wait, Wait, Brittany is once again a thing. But it's a Catholic Brittany, so we're not going to be getting anything over there. Okay. Duchy of Orleans, I'm not sure where they're going. Realm will lose land, that's... well, it's not fine, but okay. I can call on my ally, Count Gigas. Oh, we do have an ally that's relatively strong over there. With his 700 units. I'm sure they could actually help out if we needed them. Be kind to my country, Wallachia. I mean, I'm not sure we're gonna have to go all the way to there. It's just that how do we get to Thessalonica is the question, right? Like, yes, I can send this dude all the way to there. It's gonna take forever. But we do need our culture to get, I think, to High Medieval and get Heraldry. No, not Heraldry. Wait, where is it? Divine Right? Yes, and get Divine Right. So we have to become the head of culture. We have to somehow get to High Medieval, which is going to take a little while. And once we are in High Medieval, we have to have Divine Right in order to press several of our claims in the same war. So we could potentially, you know, just have our bishop start claiming some lands, like random counties over here in Thessalonica, and once we feel strong enough, which is probably going to be in quite a while, we can attack the Byzantine Empire, take Thessalonica, and finish the campaign there, get the achievement. But of course, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We first have to make sure that we have a French Catholic, or rather, first we have to make sure that our dynasty is in control of the entirety of the kingdom. After that, we do have to make sure that a Catholic French person has control over Thessalonica. That is indeed Frankokratia. Let's keep going here. My acquaintance died. Okay. I don't know how a child was my acquaintance, apparently. Oh, what happened? I have heard good things about you, and I am interested in starting a written conversation. Let's see. Fickle, impatient, compassionate. She's a drunkard. I mean... do we need the additional prestige? I literally said that we need, illustrious, right? And the 150 points right here is certainly going to help us. Let's just frame this. Give ourselves some additional prestige right there. Yeah. This series will indeed be a long adventure, yes. Let's actually go to speed 4. Speaking of long. Liege goes to war with East Francia. He's gonna get even more land under him. That's not too good. Wait, he already has, what is that? 1, 2, oh, he has 3 sons. Is that an albino? Yeah. What's with the eye, though? Like, since when are albinos supposed to have red eyes? I thought albinos are just white and that's it. Interesting. And that's a general opinion of -10. Ooh, boy. That's not fun. But he's not a bastard or anything. He is actually one of his heirs. Which means that he already has 3 kingdoms under his control, right? If he was to die... He's an adulterer as well. Lovely. He's irritable. I mean, he's only 36, but we are younger. If he was to die, all of this falls apart. So even if he does get East Francia as well... I mean, he does have claims on Phrygia, East Francia, and everything. But I don't think he has the guts to actually attack Frisia. Because the guy, if I'm not mistaken... Oh, no, he is French Catholic. Never mind. He could actually take that. I thought for a moment there that the Norse had taken over there. Alright, let's just keep going. Mercenary company's contract is expiring. Yep. We knew that. We were expecting that. Oh, valuable hostage captured. Hello. I have an available perk. Lovely. Do we go for embassies? Each alliance grants +1. Ducal Conquest. You're able to use the Ducal Conquest Castle's belly. So we would be able to declare a couple of more wars. Make sure we continue spreading out. One thing we also have to make sure is that our vassals don't start hating us because of offensive wars, or too long offensive wars. Foreign Affairs Effectiveness +25. That is certainly going to help us as well. With our not-so-good diplomat, because he is doing foreign affairs, so Adaptive Traditions is going to help us a little bit there. And fellow vassal opinions... One way or the other, we had to take that. I'm just thinking, like, can I actually ransom you? I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'll take the 100 gold. We can keep this war going for a little while longer. I know I just said that we should make sure we don't, piss off our lords and whatnot with a protracted war, but... Neighboring ruler lost war. Queen of Aquitaine lost... Third Zaragozan conquest of the county of Barcelona. So Barcelona is now... belongs to the Umayyads, which have managed to more or less reunite over here after their previous split. Jesus Christ, what happened to him? Ooh, the bubonic plague is over there. Oh boy, does anybody else have it? Oh, the other son had it as well. Oh god, this is disgusting. Ah. Yay. BRB, yeah, sure thing, Vic. Victory over there, okay. Okay, we're also making our sister weaker by doing this as well. Because we just took 100 of her gold. We might take her prisoner again. A brewing troublemaker. He gains... Wait, while I have come to expect mischief from my son and and heir, Victor, his creativity keeps me on my toes. When it is not a prank, it is a brawl, a disgruntled tutor or grazed niece from an adventure gone wrong. Never a dull moment with him. He becomes rowdy. He's gonna be martial and intrigue focused. There you go. Okay. Can I wish to become my son's... no, educate child. Yes, myself. Thank you. He became my ward now, and let's see. So, we have a choice of either going intrigue or martial. Considering his martial over here, and he is rowdy, I do believe that we are gonna go with martial here. Choose focus. Boom! We're probably not gonna do a very, very good job of giving him the education that he needs, but with our only +2, but, we'll see. This army should move into there. At least scare him off, if nothing else. He's not scaring them off. Is this... I think this is the mercenary company as well, with the 500 archers. Pretty sure those are not ours. They might be ours. Okay, but as long as they at least pause that siege so that this army can finish off over here and move back in, or rather move in to help. But it's not necessary. We are winning that battle one way or the other. We got 24 gold from Chartres. That's good. And once more, we are at 100. Let me just finish this off. Get that 28. Ransom this guy for 50 additional gold. There's also this child. She is of our dynasty, member of my house. My niece, can I negotiate? Gain a weak hook on her? She'll accept. Alright, go. Can I gain a hook on you? Yes, I can. Because it makes no sense to keep all these people if you don't gain anything from them, right? Hello, Toxic! Hey! How's things? It's messy. It's messy. To say the least. To say the least. We are currently doing the Frankokratia achievement run. Well, first and foremost, we're trying to do the Sons to the 7th generation, which basically means that one of our dynasty members, so of the House Robertin Chartres, or rather House Robertin, needs to become the kings of West Francia, or rather King of France in general. After that, we are doing Frankokratia, which essentially means that that we have to put a French Catholic in command of both the Empire of Francia over there, as well as become kings of Thessalonica, without being vassalized to the Byzantine Empire. So this is going to be a longer series, for sure. But you, if you weren't here for the previous 2 streams, good God, it got messy. Just as a very, very quick recap, we started as this man managed to gain quite a few lands. We had one daughter at first. Tried to make her as good as possible. She became a fornicator, adulterer, drunkard, absolutely everything you don't want your player character to be. We afterwards actually married a younger woman in order to try and get a son. We managed to get a single son. He was so good. He was content, temperate, charming. He was quick. He was gonna be a perfect little boy. But, unfortunately, while we were at war, in a protracted war, there was a peasant uprising, and the peasants managed to siege down Anjou, and during the siege, or rather after the siege, actually killed they killed our son as well as our second daughter over here as well. So we had to quickly make do and start educating our second child, or rather our third daughter right here, as our heir. Unfortunately, I was unaware that Confederate partition also applies when there are only daughters and you have no sons, which is why you just saw us end a war over here against our sister, who inherited some of our lands as well. What happened though is I'm quite upset that we actually became a fornicator due to the fact that we took over as this character, so as Duchess Claudette over here, in 1930, which means that she was like 18 years old. I did not expect the 18-year-old to have a lover, so I didn't even bother checking the relations tab. And suddenly, I just got the message that I am pregnant, that we are pregnant with our lover's child. So yeah, as much as I try to evade this happening as much as possible, even disinheriting my previous daughter because she became a fornicator, we still became a fornicator. So right now, we are in slight trouble due to the fact that Catholicism is male-dominated, so that's a automatic -10 relation with all lords. With all Catholic lords, as well as fornicator, which gives us a -5 opinion with all Catholics yet again. So yeah, we already had a rebellion pop up, which we did manage to beat down. Okay, yeah, we are now overextended, but at least we more or less reunited all of the lands that we had previously. Betty over here still belongs to our sister, but we will have to wait a little bit before... Yeah, for 5 years we do have that truce, but we can and will take that land back eventually. We are also above our domain limit right now, apparently, but we will have our husbando help us manage the domain. There we go, +5. Sorry, not +5, but him helping us with that +6 gives us the additional domain holding. That is very good. Our king is also currently fascinated by bailiffs, which means that in 5 years we will have a domain limit +1 as well. Alright, that was a recap. So how are you, Toxic? Aye, okay. Let's keep checking. Quite the border gore. Indeed, a very messy start. Yeah, no, like, it wasn't even... The first stream was quite nice, because we started with Angers over here, and I think Chartres and something else. Vendôme, I believe. No, Toro. I can't remember. Basically, we started as a count. Our half-brother was the Duke of Anjou. We managed to get some allies to help us beat up our half-brother, and we became the dukes, because we did have a claim on the title. And ever since then, we've basically just been blobbing under the King of West Francia. The only reason we've yet to, like, I don't know, try to overthrow him or anything like that is because he keeps having a gigantic army, and not to mention, somehow, someway, the 2 previous generations of West Francian kings both managed to have an alliance with the Byzantine Empire. I mean, I say somehow, some way. Basically, one of the, like, I don't know, this guy's grandfather or something like that managed to marry his daughter to the Basilius, and made an alliance like that. And then the second, which was this dude, King Lothair, of course, since his sister was married to the Basilius, he could negotiate an alliance. So yeah, we never really got the opportunity. We even went meritocracy with our with our previous character over here. We tried going meritocracy and tried to claim the crown, but unfortunately we did it a little bit too late. And we unfortunately died before managing to do anything. Mercenary company has been dismissed. Alright, they did their job. Thank you very much for your service. Overextension is right now at 20%. I'm pretty sure that with every county we now get, it's gonna go up by another 10% or so. We can, we can actually ransom the countess over here as well. Low county control in Vendôme. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't really have much control in any of the counties that just rose up in revolt. Yeah. Okay, so we'll do Vendôme, which is also right now our own county, which is pretty good. We are increasing development over here in Anjou just to make sure we get as much tax and as many levies as possible from there. I want to keep saving up just in case some bad things happen. Also, ransom accepted. What's more, due to all of the things I just explained, due to all of these people absolutely hating us, we will have to be swaying 24/7. We have to keep swaying these people. Yeah, as you can see, male-dominated fornicator, automatic -15. Not to mention we're arbitrary, which was yet another thing that happened while we were trying to educate the current character that we're playing as the previous character. Like, we had such bad choices. For our son, the one that might have been the heir, we had perfect choices, and we made him be so good. But for her, we just, like, we had to make her arbitrary. We had to make her impatient. We made her honest, despite the fact that she is a flamboyant trickster, which means that any intrigue-focused things she tries doing, she's gonna be upset, or rather, she's gonna gain stress over. Wessex military might have died too. I mean, he's slowly managing to get that military back up, but I don't think we can actually negotiate any... Yeah, we can't propose an alliance. Base reluctance, his opinion of us is not that good. Your dynasty, yeah.